Hello, this is George Bow IV with SciPrime. I am with the company that does tech support for Point of Sale University. Today I'm talking with Matthew Perosi, who created the mobile version of the study course for Ameriworks Financial Services. And how you doing, Matt?
Hello.
I wanted to go over a few questions with you
Okay.
and explain the program to people who are not familiar with it. How do you buy the program to start?
Well, we are looking here on the screen. This is cashiertraining.biz.
Okay.
This is really the informational site for the Point of Sale University and for Ameriworks Financial Services. And this site does give a lot of great information. Buying the course can be done by just clicking this link on the side here for Buy the Course. And it brings us to a page where it shows that the course is available in 4 different formats. There is a printable format, there is the mobile format. You can buy it through the Amazon Kindle store, or you can go and enroll directly at pos-university.com.
Okay.
The mobile version is available for $39.95, and that includes the ability to access the mobile site as well as to ultimately take the certification exam on the POS University site.
Okay.
All right, so the purchase process goes through Google Checkout. So you would come to this page, you'd click on the blue button for Buy Now, and this brings you to a Google Checkout page where it shows you mobile study course, mobile version, and it's $39.95. You either fill out the form for your credit card information or you log into your existing Google Checkout account, follow the steps, and you eventually get authorized, and you end up back on this website.
Okay. Now, when you get the mobile version of the site, you're going to take the test on the
Oh, well,
program.
you don't take the test on the mobile version.
Okay.
We have 4 ways you can study the material.
Okay.
So you could buy the printable book, which is 70 pages,
All right.
and that is $39.95. And again, that includes the ability to go in and take the certification exam. You can purchase the access to the lessons through the mobile version for $39.95. You can download the Kindle ebook for $9.99, but that does not include the certification exam. You have to come back to this website, and you have to, on the side here, it says Pay for Exam Kindle Student.
Okay.
So you have to pay separately for the exam there. But it's still the same study material that you would find in the printable book or in the mobile version.
So it still gives you the textbook information.
Yes, yeah, or you could just go over to POS University by itself, which is loading up right here, and you can access the course here and then just enroll as a student. Again, $39.95.
Okay.
But in this particular case, I estimate that if you really want to learn the material, you need to spend about 20 hours of time studying. So you could spend 20 hours in front of your PC.
Yes.
You could spend 20 hours sitting on your couch reading.
Mm-hmm.
You can spend 20 hours commuting with your Kindle and reading, or you can spend 20 hours commuting with your mobile phone. So really, the Kindle and the mobile phone, they give you the ability to study the material every couple of minutes while you're on the go.
While not having to lug 70 pages.
While not having to lug 70 pages in a binder. Yeah, exactly. So naturally, if you have a Kindle, you might want to take that avenue. But if anybody who has a smartphone, you can go the smartphone route.
So if you're trying to access the mobile course, you go here?
Well, to access the mobile course from your cell phone, you would come back to this website, which is cashiertraining.biz. And when you get here, now you don't see it on the screen, but where I'm moving the cursor right now, above the blue words that say the Cashier Training Program, up here you will see a large words that say visit our mobile site.
Okay.
And then when you click, or when you tap rather, on that visit our mobile site, you will end up on this page here.
Okay.
Now this is a iPhone emulator, and again, it works on any phone. But this is just an iPhone emulator that we can easily use to show this. And this is the homepage of POS University on the mobile device.
Okay. Well, why don't you walk us through what you do once you get to this point?
All right. Well, you do have to log in, and if you, before I do log in, let me just give you a quick walk around. So you would tap this Cashier Training info if you didn't have the course and you just wanted to read what it was all about.
Because this is accessible to anybody who happens to find this
Yep,
mobile.
it's absolutely accessible to anybody who finds it. But here we are, mobile study course. You tap on mobile study course, and it says this is the front door to the mobile version of the study course. You can view the getting started page, but any of the other areas require that you have already paid. So this is the getting started page, and this explains the last time this was revised, which was February 14th of 2011, and it gives some basic information about the course and the lessons, how to get started, the process, and important notes, and then simply back to our study course. Now, I'm going to scroll down, and you can see that there's additional online resources, there's course goals, and the lessons are in here.
Okay.
But unless I log in, if I tap on any one of these, it simply redirects me back to the mobile homepage.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to log in, and we're going to jump ahead a couple of screens. So let's go to my login page. I'm going to type in my address, and we'll log in. Now I'm going to want you to erase this. Okay, we had to just clear out those couple of screens we skipped past, but that's just a login process. And now that I'm logged in, it says "Welcome back, Matthew," up at the top. So it's going to know who you are. And now when I go in, I click on Mobile Study Course. I can click on additional resources, and I now can view all the additional resources that are available. If I go into Course Goals, I can see the course program goals and everything that is involved. And then if I dig into the lessons, each lesson has a subsection.
Okay.
So each section here gives us a little brief explanation of well, not brief explanation. Each lesson is broken down into the chunks that you need to study.
Right.
So we can go back to our mobile study course. Let's see if I go into lesson 2. I see we have dress code, we have store courtesy cards, basic cashier math, making change. I can jump around some more. We have what to do in a crisis, do not in a robbery. So all the information is easily laid out. It works on, again, any phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it just gives you the freedom to travel around and do the studying.
And this would also work on an iPad or another mobile device that was slightly larger than a phone as well.
Oh yeah, and you know what? That's right. It works on the iPad. It works on any Android tablet. Anything that is a mobile device that is registered as a mobile device should be recognized and should allow you access. And you simply need to pay for the course as I had shown and go through it. And once you're done, down at the bottom it tells you how to actually go about getting your enrollment key, because even though you've studied the course on your phone, you still need to come back to this website, the pointofsaleuniversity.com, and when you need to sign up as a student on this site, and once you've signed up as a student on this site, you are given the option to enter in an enrollment key, which bypasses the payment page, and then you can go in and you can take the exam.
Okay.
Okay. So, but it's that mechanism itself is a little clunky, but since we have so many diverse ways of study, we needed to be able to give you a way to bypass the payment page the second time around, and we really have this as a means of being convenient for our students.
So that is the mobile course. How is the mobile course different than the Kindle or print variation or the version that's on POSU.com?
Well, the cashier training information itself is absolutely identical.
Okay.
And this, just a brief background on the cashier training information. The cashier course was put together because Ameriworks does bad debt collections for its customers and for many grocery stores. And the reason this came about is they see tons of various attempts or versions of bad checks and people who wrote bad checks, and a lot of them could have been avoided at the point of sale if the cashier was trained on how to identify a bad check. And but that kind of training is not something that Target or Walmart or or ShopRite or SureSave, A&P, any one of these large stores, they don't train that stuff because they don't know it. The managers don't know it. Unless you're a collection company and you see it every single day, you may not notice that the microprint on a check is missing. So they set out and said, hey, you know what? We should create a training course to identify fraudulent checks. And that kind of snowballed from there because they did a lot of research, surveys, and got some information from, acquired information from the U.S. Department of Labor, the U.S. Department of Education, with all the guidelines as to what a cashier should know. And all this information was compiled. More than a year of writing and research was spent on it to put together the course material. So all of that course material is identical. It doesn't matter if you buy the paper version, the Kindle version, if you study it on the POS University website, or if you get on the mobile version. Mm-hmm. The only difference between the courses is how you go about taking the exam. Because each version of the course has a different enrollment key. Each version has a different process or different directions on how to go about setting up your account. And just to make sure that it's not confusing, or as least confusing as possible, there is under the link how to sign up, which is on the left side here or up on the top, you have all 4 versions of the course that you can go ahead and sign up, and there are directions. So if we go into the mobile version, here are the course directions. Here's the whole process to check out through Google, how to get the course, how to get your enrollment key. Once you have your enrollment key in hand, then here's the process for signing up to get into your exam.
Very good.
All right, so there's only slight variations on how to actually get to the certification, but it's important to note that the POSUniversity.com was designed to force the students to spend at least 2 minutes in every lesson. Now, as the course material changes, there may be times when the course material on POSUniversity.com is more up to date than everything else. So when you do finally log in and take your quizzes and your exam, those 2 minutes force you to do a quick review of the study material before you can get to the quizzes. And then you have to go through all 10 lessons and all 10 quizzes before you get to the final exam.
Okay. Are there any other benefits of the mobile course that you want to highlight?
Well, I think it is just great to have the mobile availability. My point of view and why I really wanted to set up the mobile version is because I think that somebody who is working in their current job, wherever their current job may be, they could even be working as a cashier. If you want to get the certification and then help further your career or even change careers, you can pull your cell phone out when you have a 5-minute break and you can study through. Carrying your cell phone around is much easier than carrying a Kindle around.
Yes.
And much more convenient. I mean, you can be on a train, you can be on a bus, at the bus station, you can be on a break, you could be at school. The availability for the mobile version as a means of study is a lot greater than any of the other versions.
Well, thank you for taking some time sitting down and talking to me about the mobile version of the study course by Ameriworks Financial Services. It is POSUniversity.com.
It's POS-University.com. That is the main testing site. That's this red site here.
Okay.
This here is cashiertraining.biz, and this is the primary site where we have the most information explaining the whole process, how to sign up, how to download the course. If you want to see a sample, there's even the ability right here to download a sample of the course.
Oh, great.
And you can view that. You just go onto the sample page, fill out your information, and you'll get access to a sample PDF immediately. And all the directions are right here on how to go about doing it.
Matthew Prosy, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
I am George Blair IV with Prime, the tech support for POS-University.com, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.